everyone.
We're live on the Crabcast.
And I guess it's on time?
Oh my god, are we on time?
I think so.
We're just super grainy this time for no fault of our own.
We would like to thank Ross for live streaming in the other room for this grainy Crabcast.
Yeah, but hopefully that means that it's because he's like being a hard worker.
I think he's playing the WoW Warlords of Draenor beta.
Oh, then screw him.
Yeah, what?
I thought it was because he was like animating or something.
No, he started live streaming first, so as per house rules, he's allowed to continue live streaming.
But we have a weekly standing Crabcast.
Well, Ross has a weekly standing good times.
All right, everyone. What are we drinking?
Okay.
Well, you go first, Lizzie.
Okay. I'm drinking a Black Mountain Pinot Noir because I didn't feel like beer this week. I felt like wine, so it's wine time.
Oh, classy. Classy, classy.
What are you and your Orf puppet drinking, Holly? Or, I'm sorry, are we pretending that that's actual Orf and he's just, like, having seizures?
It's just an Orf puppet. Hillary's here, too. Say hi, Hillary.
Hey, sorry, I'm on the ground.
Hey, disembodied voice.
Hillary,
sorry.
Hillary worked all weekend,
Yeah.
so today is her flex day.
Oh,
So,
that's good.
For some reason, she spent it at my house.
Yeah, editing.
Editing.
Now currently drinking.
Yeah, and we brought over a while ago, which we didn't drink, this St. Bernardus Belgian Abbey Ale, and it's actually really good. It's really sweet, which is nice. So that's good. And I'm just holding the Orf puppet because I think it's funny. And Orf's over here.
Little mouth.
I'm working on Ross's and myself's Shovel Knight and Shield Knight costumes. So there's a lot going on in here. You can see Orf's down there being a cat. Mojo's on the table also being a cat. And I've actually established the barge area as outside so I don't kill myself. So things are looking up.
Congratulations.
Yeah, yeah. I was like, wow, I can't breathe. I should probably, like, fix that.
I'm going to call it right now. You're going to have lung cancer at the age of 35.
I probably have already established that, but at least I don't smoke. Don't smoke.
Shh.
Today I'm drinking a mojito out of a cat mug.
Nice.
It's
Oh,
a double.
no.
It's a double shot of rum. So
I like it. How do you say mojito if you're, like, tipsy already?
mojito.
Mojito.
No, that's how James Vegas says mojito. Oh, God. Oh,
I like
man.
your camera in the background that's like pointed toward the ground, Holly. It kind of makes it look like you're shooting a porno.
Yeah,
that.
It's pointed towards the ground because that's where I'm cutting the foam.
So we all...
So I waited until the last minute to make these. I had like a month, and then I was like, man, I have so much time, and then all of a sudden I was like, oops, I have a week.
Heroes of Cosplay is real.
I know. I was like, why did I wait until a week? And I was like, well, I guess if I don't wait until I have a week, I just get bored. So
Yeah.
I could make it in a week.
You
But
need-
I'm excited. I think that's why I called this a PAX upon you. Like, don't you get it? A pox upon? Whatever.
It's clever.
Yeah. It was punny because I have to work. Like, I'm sure, like, Jessica, you have to work, like, nonstop until PAX, too, so.
Yes, right after this, I'm going to go back to work, so it's going to be great.
Yeah, it's the PAX. It's the PAX. The pox upon you. The PAX upon you.
Yeah,
Because we don't go to Dragon Con with everyone else who gets to go and, like, have a party. We go to PAX because we're, like, into video games, so.
Yeah.
Right.
So Lizzie and I...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We picked our favorite YouTube comments from last week's episode. Lizzie, why don't you go first?
Oh, I scratched myself.
Okay, so this is with respect to the Great Cookie Puss incident, and Ultra Warrior said...
Quick. that I ate way too much of that cookie puss, and so did
I know,
Hillary.
I did.
We both ate way too much.
I felt like so gross after.
I know, I did too. It was so gross.
Really? Because I had no regrets.
I felt like I OD'd on cookie puss to the max.
I didn't realize that there was no cake in the cookie puss, so I
No,
was.
it's an ice cream cake.
I think it kind of needed a little bit of cake.
All right,
I feel like a little bit of cake might have helped. It's like a
It would've
spoonful of
helped.
sugar.
It would have helped for sure, but it did not have any. It was just like, hey, time for a whole load of ice cream and like whatever this foamy stuff is.
I'm just saying, for my birthday, I hate normal cake, so I would like an ice cream cake of some kind.
Noted.
Well, we'll give you another cookie puss, Lizzie. I mean,
I don't want another cookie puss.
No, everyone's getting cookie puss now. Everyone's
No,
getting
you're not.
done.
You're not the Oprah of Carvel. No.
just like, you get a cookie puss, you get a cookie puss, we all get a cookie puss.
Look under your seats. It's Cookie Puss. That's terrifying.
No, he just like pops up and he's like, oh, I'm Cookie Puss, and everyone's like, ah!
No, have you seen the commercial? His voice is like, welcome to the fabulous world of Carvel.
We watched it at his birthday party.
We watched like Patty O'Brien Cookie Puss or whatever, and he was
Oh,
like,
and we also
he was like,
watched
toy Cookie Puss.
Did we watch Cool Cat?
Yes, we watched
too?
Cool
Oh my
Cat at
God,
Graham's birthday
go
party.
watch Cool Cat.
Please, everyone, go watch Cool Cat. Oh, Chad found it. It's like the most amazing thing.
And then after we watched those YouTube videos, Graham was like, why is my birthday party turned into a YouTube birthday party? And then we were like, fine, Graham, we'll play Settlers of Catan. I'm real sorry.
I wanted to give...
Ross always comes in and is like, oh, have you guys seen Pizza Time?
But no. But Ross fell asleep.
No. What happened before Ross fell asleep was on my couch, which is a very comfortable couch. I didn't buy it for design. I bought it for comfort. I have one of those L-shaped couches, and Ross, everyone thought he went to the bathroom, but for 5 minutes, Ross was hiding under all of the cushions on my couch so that when finally someone leaned back, Ross was like, "Ahoy, I've been here the whole time!" And then... and at the same time, our friend Danny walked in, and Ross was like, Dan, I was hiding under these cushions the whole time. And then Dan looks at him, and he goes, like a child, Ross? And we were like, yeah. And then Ross fell asleep, and Holly had to take him home.
It's true. Well, Lizzie, finish your quote. I don't want to. I'm sorry I interrupted you. I was just excited.
We got excited. That's what the Crabcast is. That's what Crabcat is.
Yeah.
It's a little excited animal. It's just like, I'm so excited.
So you'll pay for it later. Right. So my quote was.
Paper and hot.
I have to find it again. Oh,
That's a
no! What happened? No!
It was time sensitive, Lizzie. I'm sorry.
No!
The person knew you were going to make the comment, so they went and deleted it.
Probably.
Well, they were like, no ways, Lizzie.
Oh, okay. I found it.
Okay, go.
Okay, so courtesy of Ultra Warrior, quote, be sure to place a miniature bloody knife in Cookie Puss's hands, Lizzie. Hit.
Oh, no.
And I will confess that was a serious oversight on my part.
Oh my God, you should have told me. I have a little collection of push pins that are themed like weaponry. I could have made that happen.
I didn't think of it.
I'm convinced that like with your Hannibal obsession and your tiny knife push pin collection, like I'm just seeing a theme.
I've never seen it, but I believe it's there.
Wait, you've never seen what, Hillary?
I've seen your tiny knife collection.
No, we're push pin collection.
Oh, well, tiny push pin knife collection.
I might have one lying around here somewhere on the ground.
Oh my God.
Of course.
I'm like not even joking. There might be one of them somewhere. Okay, so for my comment, I found a lot of joy last week when I was looking around
found a lot of joy.
I found a great amount of joy last time when I was looking around my desk for things that were in immediate reach. Found a great amount of joy. I don't remember why I was looking around my desk, but I was. I think to talk about how messy it was or something. And, hey, where's your pigeon? Put it on your head, Holly.
Oh my god. So my pigeon has decided that he wants to be a daddy.
He's a little
I made him a bunch of fake eggs out of Sculpey, and now he's sitting on them.
They're really realistic.
He's sitting on the little eggs.
Go get him.
Yeah, go put him in your mouth, Holly.
I can't bring him in the garage until he gets his pigeon pants because I don't want him to fly into the rafters. So
and, like, and poop everywhere?
Well, yeah. Well, no,
yeah.
if he gets in the rafters, I can't get him.
Yeah.
No, that's fair. All right. Well.
But I bought him pigeon pants. I bought him a little pigeon pants outfit with.
Did you?
Yes, I did, with red, white, and blue stars. Now I got red, white, and blue stars because his name is Lieutenant Burb.
What?
And
so he's gonna be like that bald eagle from Looney Tunes?
Yes.
What was his name?
I don't know.
The one from the
Now
Muppets?
No, that's also one, but there's also a bald eagle in Looney Tunes.
Yes, yeah. Well,
He was weird. I just want to keep saying Yosemite Sam, and that's not the same.
No.
That's not the same thing.
Yosemite Sam was like a tall or a small, not tall.
He was very short.
Cowboy thing.
the place that I get the pigeon pants from only has a Facebook page, and I have to email them and then PayPal the money, which I think is weird.
Is this like darknet, like pigeon accessories?
Yeah, it's like, what's that, like, drug buying, like, thing? It's like
the Silk Road.
The Silk Road, yes, it's like the Silk Road for pigeon pants.
The Silk Road?
Yeah, haven't you heard of the Silk Road, Jessica?
No, tell me about it.
Oh my god, the Silk Road. What?
Tell Jessica what the Silk Road is.
Okay, so I myself have never traversed the Silk Road, but
I haven't either.
From what I understand, the Silk Road is a deep net, illegal, dark net, deep net, whatever, something that makes it sound shady.
I found it! I found it on the floor. Here's one of my tiny push pins. I found it on the floor. See, it's a little dagger.
I see it. That's really cute.
That's
A little dagger. I don't know why it was on the floor. And here's like a tiny, like, I think it's like a little samurai sword.
Aw.
Yeah. I don't know why they're on the floor. That's probably not great.
Hashtag, like, eat the week or whatever.
It's eat the rude. Eat the rude, Holly.
Eat the week.
What is
Anyway.
what is Eat the Week?
Eat the rude. It's
a
eat the
handle.
rude.
Oh my god, there he
Eat
is.
the rude.
Oh, yeah. The
So-
Comic-Con exclusive. Whatever.
So, yeah, so the Silk Road is like a place where you can only pay with, like, untraceable bitcoins, and you can buy, like,
Magic internet money.
And I heard
Wait,
it
buy money?
No, you can only pay with magic internet money.
only pay with magic internet money because it's untraceable. So, like, they're, like, super into selling, like, all kinds of weird illegal drugs. And and it's like, I heard about it on Mysterious Universe,
Oh, yeah.
and they talked, like, all about it, because apparently there was one point when it, like, disappeared, like, they got in trouble, finally. But, like, you can buy, like, anything on it. But there's, like, some secret way, which, like, you probably understand, Lizzie, of getting onto the Silk Road, which is, like, you have to, like, go through
Why
some,
do you-
it's like another,
What
it's like
the-
another internet.
Why do you assume that I would know how to get on?
I don't know, because
No, it's not
you're,
because of your drug activity.
no, because
It's
Lizzie,
just
because you're,
of science.
yeah, because
And
you're,
technology.
Science.
you're the smarts.
What?
You're the smarts.
Because I'm
Like,
this
If we were like Scooby-Doo, like, you'd be the smart one.
Velma?
I like how she avoided saying Velma.
I
Like,
know.
she didn't want to offend you, so she was like, assume which one you are. Maybe Fred, maybe Snoopy's the smart one. I don't know. Who do you think's the smart one, Lizzie? Maybe the villain. I don't know. Who is it?
I'm dying.
Maybe it's the guest appearance by Chevy Chase. Maybe he's the smartest of them all.
Oh my god. I can't breathe.
All of the Harlem Globetrotters.
Oh my god, the Harlem Globetrotters!
What?
They've got to be smart.
I'm just gonna look at the chat because I don't know. What
Oh,
people...
I'm here. I have the chat up right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like,
I was looking at it. People are asking about the pigeon pants.
Oh, the pigeon
Okay.
pants.
So my favorite comment from last week was because I was looking through, I was showing people all the things that I had in my immediate vicinity, and I showed one thing, and one of the commenters, Janelle Klein, said, "Jessica, I believe you said you guys moved into your place in February. Therefore, why in God's name do you have a protein shake that expired a whole month before? You transported an expired drink?" Because I had a Slim Fast right here that I guess expired in January, and I apparently moved and brought it with me. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of expired food that I traveled with and is still in my cupboards, and I just haven't taken it away.
I love how that's surprising, whereas I think for anybody that actually knows how your hoarding tendencies, it's totally not surprising at all.
I'm not like a hoarder, but I have a problem with clutter.
Like,
I'm not a hoarder, but I have a problem with clutter where I put things in like junk drawers and then I forget about them and then I go through a cleanse. Here's some more things that are on my desk in my immediate vicinity. This empty water bottle. This Gorilla Glue that was shit and totally like messed up a wedding that I recently went to. It was a kitchen-themed wedding. This hospital bracelet that I went to when we had the recent CAT scan discussion.
The infamous plug one.
This postcard of the Berlin Wall that I never sent to anyone. You can go to my blog to read about how much I hate the Berlin Wall. This very normal push pin. I don't have a cork board right now. This Fiber One bar that I bought last week and it's not expired. And my pills. This is 3 times 7, so a month's worth of pills. We're going to ignore Holly. Oh, also, last thing that is in my immediate vicinity, my Welcome to Night Vale poster that got signed by everyone that was, I guess, there at the time that Holly got me, and that is I noticed how Holly stops, like, trying to, disrupt the whole conversation. My favorite part about this is that Joseph Fine signed it, and he
Joseph Fine.
Whatever. I don't know how to pronounce his last name.
Joseph.
Whatever.
Fink.
It's fine. I have problems. I admit them at least. At least I don't try to. Joseph Fink. Whatever. Joseph Fines. I just realized how funny that is. Wouldn't it be funny if Joseph Fines came on the podcast now that I've talked about it? Maybe he's a fan. Who knows?
Let's invite him.
I mix up words. Did anyone see my tweet today about applesauce and applause? Like, it's a problem. It's an epidemic. It's an endemic? Epidemic? Who knows? What's the difference between those words? Anyway, he wrote filled with milk.
He did.
Yeah.
Milk? Harvey milk? Milk the drink? Who knows? I don't know.
It could be anything.
Oh, and last thing, this decorative plate that says, "It's kind of fun to do the impossible" by Walt Disney. I don't know what to do with this, so that's it.
You should use it as an ashtray.
Oh, and last thing, because I don't know why I have this, but a commemorative brochure of the Sutro baths from San Francisco. So that's just stuff that's on my desk.
Sutro baths from San Francisco. We went there. Did we went there?
Yeah. Yes, we went there.
That was really cool. If you guys are in San Francisco, it's like a Victorian bathhouse. It's so cool.
Nice. Oh, also my Peter Pan.
Oh my gosh.
Cow. Because I keep meaning to fix it and I don't. So that's this week's session of things that are on Jessica's desk.
Are you cosplaying at PAX, Jessica?
Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how much. We'll see how stressed I am before PAX is done.
I understand. I've seen a bunch of people are going to be wearing cool costumes, though. The only thing I'm finishing are the ones for me and Ross, but other than that, I have no plans.
Cool.
I'm not going to PAX.
We'll be doing the cosplay parade again for BioWare.
Yeah, aren't I coming to that?
Yeah, you should. You should co-host it again with me. I mean, I didn't want to just ask you on the spot, but if you would like to co-host it again with me.
And I said yes.
Okay, good. I didn't remember if I already asked you.
No,
it's going to be on Saturday again.
I want to, like, I don't know. I want to do something, like, special for this one. Like, something fun. I don't know.
That sounds great. Guys, if you want to see something special and fun, tell us below in the comments.
Like, maybe we could throw candy into the audience.
That sounds great. Everyone will have to sign a waiver before they enter the room.
Is it just me, or does candy that gets kind of tossed out from some unknown source kind of creep you out? I never eat it.
Do you remember Ross's birthday with the dinosaur pinata? And then we all, like, he, like, knocked it out, and we were all, like, grabbing candy, but then, like, no one grabbed it, and then later I found candy all over the yard.
Wait, Ross's birthday?
I thought all the candy got scooped up.
I grabbed a bunch of candy to the point that I started feeling guilty for grabbing so much candy, so I walked away.
I for sure had a fun-size Milky Way and a Tootsie Pop.
A fun-size Milky Way?
No, I grabbed a ton of candy, and then I was like, I should probably stop. I think I'm, like, cannibalizing this dinosaur. If I was another dinosaur, this thing would be dead.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. Look at this.
I know.
I just want to point out, because you're so grainy, it looks like you're, like, wearing sclera lenses, Holly. Like, I can't see the whites of your eyes. Well, now, when you look, like, unnaturally wide-eyed, then you're normal. Speaking of unnaturally wide-eyed, I've been making Sims this week. You can look on my Instagram for some of the Sims I've made. Some people are harder to Sim than others.
I think that Ross is still your best one.
Yeah.
Ross was a great Sim.
Yeah. But that's because Ross wears a gray sweatshirt, jeans, and flip-flops. Like, obviously they're going to have those choices.
Mm-hmm. And Ross has, like, a very, very distinctive face. I just made it a little squished and very round.
He could just, like, cut...
And very prominent cheekbones.
Yeah, he could just, like, chisel a statue with those cheekbones. So, like, all the rest of us are just like, well, we have faces.
Like a pumpkin with cheekbones, that's Ross.
What?
He's got a really round head. He doesn't fit in most hats. It's the truth.
That's what I was just about to ask.
No, I was actually. I'm gonna... Hold on. I have to show you something. It's really funny.
Okay.
I did not eat enough today to be drinking this.
Oh my god. It's like one beer, by the way.
No, or you can't go outside. Yeah.
So while Holly is chastising her cat, the other reason I wanted to talk about Holly looking like she had sclera lenses is because I've been watching 2 shows. 3 shows, really. The first show that I started watching, which we can discuss later, is Being Human. Then I started dovetailing into The Strain, and then when Graham wouldn't watch that with me, I started watching Luther. So let's talk about it later. Welcome back, Holly.
So I had to remake my helmet pattern because Ross's head is too big.
That's a huge helmet.
Well, the character has, like, a giant helmet, but, like,
Yeah, he does.
Ross wouldn't even fit in the helmet pattern that I had, so I had to make, like, a whole new one.
Like the standard size helmet pattern that we use for everything and modify it?
Wait,
Yes,
Holly, like, hold it up so people can see the diameter. Like, flip it over. Rotate it 90 degrees. No, now one... no, so you can see the bottom. Oh my god, now, like, you have to do all kinds of transformations. Yes, this is it. Okay, hold it
That's
up.
huge.
That's gigantic.
Here, I'm going to show you my helmet that I've been working on for a friend that Holly and I did. Like, here's the helmet, and I have a pretty big head, and this is me in the helmet with headphones on, and it still fits me.
Well,
Fits.
Ross needed me to increase the helmet pattern by, like, 2 inches. And, like, I mean, the character has a really exaggerated huge helmet. They're very, like, cartoony.
It looks like
But,
he's
like,
cosplaying...
if you make a helmet too big, it'll just fall off your head. So that's, like, a huge increase.
I'm padding it with upholstery foam. So I'm putting upholstery foam inside so it will fit. And also it's going to be big. But, like, Ross just has a giant head. That's all I'm saying.
He has a big head, but he makes for a wonderful sim.
I was about to say, is he cosplaying the Juggernaut? Because that's, like, Juggernaut sized right now.
It is pretty Juggernaut size. Well, we're going to be Shovel Knight and Shield Knight, so I'm trying to translate Shovel Knight into a person shape. Yeah, here's my little action figure I'm using. So you can see how big his helmet is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like huge. So it has to be like super big. So I'm trying, and I'm going to make it in a week because I hate myself.
Well, this got dark.
I'll lighten things up. So you can download the Sims demo on Origin, and it's free right now. I think they're gonna.
I was so mad.
I think they're going to add more like features and customization just because it's a demo right now. Unfortunately, it's not available for Mac right now, but you can check it out. I think there's a lot of YouTube features. The thing that I like the most is that you have like way more customization for like little bitty parts. So you can make your arms like big and skinny, but then you can make like your boob. Oh my God! My favorite part is you can make your boobs like really perky and high, or like really droopy and low. Like that was amazing. Yeah, you could make them super droopy if you wanted to.
Well,
that was
how did
awesome.
You got your hair to look perfect?
Well, that like randomly there are like 3 hair options that are just like crazy hair, and mine like just happened to be in there, but I don't have pink hair. Yours like I had to make your hair purple. Also I had to give you a ponytail, so I'm sorry, but yeah, I still haven't figured out your face and my face. Like I couldn't do it, but I made Chloe really well, and I made Ross really well.
I feel like people with really distinct features that are like really like chiseled look really perfect.
Yeah. Yeah. So now I'm just going to start making famous people because famous people have like really distinct features. Like that time that Holly and I had The Sims 3 and we just made people like Ruby and Doc Hammer and they all lived in a house together. So that segues into the 3 shows that I've been watching. I watched all of Being Human, which was a wild ride to watch like in the span of like a week and a half. Then I moved on to The Strain, which is Guillermo del Toro's show on FX, which is crazy because it's like they're marketing it as vampires, but they're totally not vampires. They're insane monsters. So like watch it if you like, even if you don't like vampires, because they're totally not vampires. They're insane monsters. So just watch it. It's like mid-season right now, so like you can still get caught up. I watched them all in like 2 sittings. And then the other show I'm watching is I'm getting caught up on Luther on Netflix, which is turning out to be a pretty good show. Graham thinks it's slow, but I really like it. It's like the main guy from like Pacific Rim and The Wire, and it's a good show. So those are my recommendations for TV shows for this week.
That's helpful, thank you. I was wondering if I should watch Luther. I don't even know what I'm doing.
What is it? What's your Luther? Oh yeah.
Luther. Yeah, it's a crime show, but yeah, Hillary, I would recommend Luther. It's good. Graham thinks it's slow, but I always have a rule of like stick in for 2 episodes, and if you don't like it, then no judgment. But I really enjoyed Luther. Yeah.
That seems like a pretty solid policy. I usually give up after the first episode, which is totally unfair.
Yeah.
So.
2 episodes in, and then if you still don't like it, then because I mean, like a lot of shows, they might get picked up after like a pilot, and things might still be weird after the pilot episode. So I always give it 2 episodes to see if they've fixed things after the pilot, and then if like it's still weird after the 2nd episode, then I'll give up on it. But yeah, so those are my recommendations right now. I don't know what I'm gonna do after Luther, but because The Strain now I've caught up, and now I have to wait each week, which I'm not really good at waiting. But Guillermo's just adorable. I recently Googled a picture and showed it to Holly where he's like looking down at his hands and smiling, and they have blood all over them, and he's just so cute.
Yeah.
That is pretty amazing.
He's amazing. Well, you know, we've gotten to meet him so many times. One day we'll be his best friend, Jessica.
We have to.
One day. Yeah. So what else is new? Like, we've all been so busy. Like, we've all been doing different things, which I find very unsettling in my life.
Show everyone your hair clip.
Oh, yes, my antler hair clip. Did you see, Jessica?
Uh-huh.
It's from Miss Monster. They're little antlers. I bought them on a whim. I think I was like in bed and I was like, I need these.
It's a good purchase.
You're like the only person that would impulse buy an antler hair clip.
Hey,
I would, but Holly already bought them.
I think a lot of people.
There are two. Do you have two?
There's two. Yeah, there's one on each side. But
Sure.
I think. Well, Miss Monster is one of my favorite artists, and I think a lot of people would impulse buy an antler hair clip. And someone on Instagram said they impulse bought it too. So I was like, good.
They're super cute.
Yeah. You should get some, Jessica. They look so cute in your hair.
I know. Do they have different colors?
I don't know if she does. These ones you can see, like, they're just like little antlers.
Oh, I'd buy black ones because...
Wait, what are those cut out of?
They're laser cut plastic.
Okay.
I think what they do is they have a printout sandwich between another piece of plastic. I don't know how they do that, but that's like, it's laser cut with like a image in between. But yeah. Yay. Science.
Yep.
Yeah, laser cutting is intense.
That's science. That's what
Oh my god,
science is.
so I got to see like some, can I talk about that, Hillary? Like
Yeah,
the
of
stuff I
course.
saw?
Of course.
But like it's not like other characters. Just like I saw like the prototypes of like the Disney Infinity characters in Utah. We
Nice.
went to the Disney Infinity thing, and their 3D printers were like perfect. You could not see a line on it, and it was like this big. And
Really?
perfect. And they were like, yeah, we like obviously like it's like you know, this is our fancy like 3D printer does it for us. And I was like, these are like
They're beautiful.
they sculpt them in ZBrush, but when they print them out, like they look like it's flawless. And I'm just like, well, I guess like no one has to sculpt anything anymore because you can print these out and they look flawless. Like
That's crazy.
How does it feel to be obsolete, Holly? Know that robots are taking over your
I
job.
know, I'm just useless. What am I? The only thing I'm good for is making dumb, dumpy helmets for Ross.
No, you can be artisanal.
Yes.
Hipsters will always want artisanal.
I'm vintage. I'm just vintage. I'm just a nice vintage, like, Merlot of a person.
What?
She's hipster. She's artisanal.
That's right. I'm just an artisanal vintage.
You're like a cheese.
I'm from farm to face.
Monster face.
Yep. It's
Because
true.
Holly doesn't like sculpting people faces.
I don't. It's really hard. It's pretty hard. I need to get better, though.
You know what you should do to get better at people faces?
What?
Sims.
I should. I think I have that disease, though, where you, like, can't recognize people's faces.
I've always been
You're
really
face
good
blind?
at faces.
For what?
You're face blind?
I think so. I think I, like, don't recognize people's faces.
I am really terrible with faces.
I think,
I'm really
well,
good with faces.
Like,
If
I
we-
recognize people like I know, like all of you guys, but when it comes to, like seeing, like, actors, like, if I saw them on the street, I, like, wouldn't know who they were. Because I'm, like, not, like, friends with them, you know? Like,
This is why Holly and I are good at conventions together, because Holly knows all these weird, obscure facts, and like she can dig deep into like random pop culture things that I know, but I will say like Joseph Fiennes instead of Joseph Fink, and like I know it, but I'll.
The Walking Dead guy, what'd you call him?
No, it was terrible.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Kirkland, like the Costco house brand.
I'm such a huge fan of Walking Dead. I'm such a huge fan. I love Walking Dead. I've read the comics and I love the books, and I love the TV show, and I
You have like some weird thing where you like switch words around.
I know I switched words around. I accidentally called Robert Kirkman. I called him Robert Kirkland. It was so embarrassing to his face. And he was like, I'm Costco brand. And Holly was like the Costco brand. It was so embarrassing. It was so bad that Nerdist like couldn't like air the interview because it was so bad. He ended up being really nice about it, but like I like have a problem. So now I just don't really talk about stuff unless I'm 100% sure. Like to the point that once Holly and I were hosting a Comic-Con costume contest, and I started talking about Cecil, and these girls started
Cecil.
Yeah,
these girls started heckling me, and they were like Cyril, and I usually don't get like, I usually don't.
You're not combative.
I usually don't get like thrown off, but I
Yeah.
got thrown off, and I was like, Holly, did I mess up? Like, I said that to her, and she was like, no, it's Cecil. And I was like, okay. And they were like, Cyril. And I was like, is it? And she was like, no, it's Cecil. I think I know. And I was like, okay. Yeah, so Holly knows all these, like, she has this brain full of, like, pop culture and things, like, from the 20s, where she's like, oh, yeah, you know, that silent film where the moon just the rocket ship lands into the moon, and this one, and I'm like, you like definitely weren't there for that. Why are you acting like that's one of your favorite films? And she's like, oh yeah, you know, I watched it with my dad. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So she'll like bond with people over really obscure things, but I will be like, oh my gosh, so and so, like, I recognize your Twitter profile, and Holly will be like,
I have no idea
okay,
who the fuck you are.
yeah. And then Holly will recognize people if
Oh.
I like recognize them. And then I make Sims faces. It's different skills.
Powers. Oh my god, Chad and I have the same superpower of like talking about weird, obscure stuff. Like the limo driver, we got like a driver to take us back to the airport. It wasn't like a limo; it was like a town car, which is different. But they were driving us to the airport.
It's an LA limo.
Yeah, whatever. You know, my private car.
The guy was like, have you seen Strange Brew? And I was like, yes, I have seen Strange Brew.
Is that with John Candy?
Yeah, what? But they're like Canadian guys that were like during the like Cheech and Chong era, like, but they were like Canadian guys. And I was
Right.
like,
So not like Cheech and Chong at all.
no, but
No.
they're Canadian guys. And I was like, yes, I have seen that. And then I was like, God, I am Chad.
Yeah, you're
In the best possible way, because Chad is great. But, you know.
Only because of you do I know what Howard the Duck is.
Yeah, Howard the Duck,
Because of
man.
you have I seen Duck.
Oh, I hate Howard the Duck. I never liked Howard the Duck.
I hate him. He's such a beautiful nightmare.
My mom bred me into just there's some very unchangeable parts of me.
And one
Like,
of them is
you know,
Howard the Duck.
hating Howard the Duck,
And
loving the NRA. There's just parts of me that won't change.
The what? The NRA. Did you say the NRA?
Maybe.
That's the only logical conclusion.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no! Systems Nominal already photoshopped your face onto Velma.
Here.
All right.
Oh, geez.
It's done. Who would the rest of us be in the Scooby-Doo gang?
I think.
Let's let Lizzie answer.
Yeah. Okay. So clearly, I think Holly is Scooby.
What?
I think that's
Why? Because she has a short attention span?
Uh-oh!
And it's like she's high, but you know she's not high.
She's just like hungry?
Yeah.
Lizzie. If anything, I get hangry.
Exactly, like Scooby. He's like, ruh-roh, I need food.
Whatever, Scooby's the one that solves the mysteries in the end.
Does he? Does he ever really solve the mystery?
No, I'm pretty sure Daphne is the one that like pulls off the mask and is like, Dawn, nuts!
Jessica, you're Daphne.
Yeah.
Why am I Daphne? Why am I Daphne?
Because you just are. She's like
I think I'm Fred. I think I'm the bossy one.
My dissertation tells me that this ghost is a man.
No, Daphne is like
What?
Daphne is like the peppy one. Daphne is
Holly.
the nice peppy one. I think I'm Fred because I'm bossy.
Oh my god. Fred still would say his dissertation tells him that the ghost is a man.
Yeah.
I'm Fred.
I
Or
think.
you can
Yeah.
be Daphne because you're the nice one.
Really?
I guess.
Wait, Daphne's the nice one?
Yeah, she's the nice one that is like, okay, guys, let's get along.
Yeah, that is Hillary.
Like, when do you see Daphne, like, throwing down?
Meanwhile, I'm just like, I don't know, in the like mystery machine watching Shaggy get high. Ross can be Shaggy.
I know.
I was going to say, can Ross be Shaggy in this scenario?
Oh my god, your car is totally like the Mystery Machine, and you guys just hotbox with mac and cheese.
Is there any other... Did we name everyone in Scooby-Doo? Is that everyone?
I think so.
Okay, we got everyone.
Yeah, we got everyone.
Well, we didn't do Scrappy.
Oh,
Oh, no, fuck Scrappy.
Yeah, that's
Scrappy
not
can be Orf.
Orf. Hi guys, I'm Scrappy-Doo.
I hated Scrappy. Scrappy was that moment when Scooby-Doo jumped the shark.
Jessica.
I like Scrappy. I have different opinions on Scooby-Doo.
I bet Daphne loved Scrappy too.
Oh yeah, I know. Apparently.
Daphne just loves everyone.
Jessica.
What?
Do you remember when we went and saw the Scooby-Doo live-action movie? For whatever
Yes.
reason, I don't know what possessed
Probably
us to
because
see it.
Freddie Prinze Jr. was in it, and I loved Freddie Prinze Jr.
Oh, right, you had like an uber crush on him. I guess you still do. Except
That's
now
the movie. That's the
you've
movie
actually
where
met him, so...
That's the movie where he and Sarah Michelle Gellar met.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway,
Fell in
so
love.
Scrappy was always annoying, but then there was that one line or something where he was telling off the villain. I don't even remember what the plot is. And
Who was Scrappy? Was that Seth Green?
Could be. Maybe he was Scooby. I don't. Who gives a shit?
I think he was Scooby.
Who gives a shit? Anyway, I just remember Scrappy was like telling off the villain and said something like, "You don't have the scrote."
Oh
And
yeah.
I was like,
Yes, he did. He said
I
you
was
don't have the throat.
I was like, this is wildly inappropriate.
Excuse me?
And we just doubled over for like the next 5 minutes, and people were getting visibly annoyed.
Yes, they did. They got mad at us, like in the Kokorian Theater, and we were like, "You don't have the scrote. We're like 13."
Scooby-Doo, you don't have the scrote?
Yes. Someone please find it. Please find it. If you could find that Hey Arnold fan fiction that I read, you can find You Don't Have the Scrote. Please someone find it and link it in the comments.
Oh,
Or like Twitter. Link it on Twitter because we can read that.
Yeah.
Scooby-Doo wiki.
No, the Scooby-Doo wiki?
Oh my god.
Is it like Mysteriopedia or something?
No, so the exact quote is, "You don't have the scrote for this job, Pally."
Hillary already found it. You don't have the scrote.
I'm just gonna pat myself on the back for remembering that.
It was crazy. I remember how and they were like in a tiki bar.
Yeah, okay, but full confession here, full disclosure, I love tiki bars.
Oh my god, I love
There's
tiki
nothing wrong
bars
with tiki
too,
bars.
though.
Good luck.
I
love
all
like
about.
Nova music and tiki bars.
Yeah.
I'm all about tiki bars.
The best part of Luther is that there's like you know that Archer theme music where it's like super 60s. No, that's not the Archer.
Yeah, it is.
song. No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's like dun, 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 and it's like xylophone music. Luther also has that same kind of theme music for absolutely no reason. Like when I think of like kind of borderline aggressive, abusive detectives, I don't think like bossa nova, like 1960s xylophone music, but it's my favorite part of each episode.
Yet
Hey,
again,
Ross.
this went to a weird place.
I finished my drink.
So did I.
Clearly, we've finished ours as well.
Well, I think it's time to wrap up the Crabcast for this week. Any concluding thoughts, Holly? I don't think anyone can see your face unless you make noise.
Yeah.
That's Holly.
I think Holly
That's
is
Holly
correct.
speaking on behalf of her pigeon. He
Right.
can't be in the room with us.
My pigeon sitting on his eggs. He's such a good little dad. So cute.
I think he's gonna fly the coop once he finds out that he owes child support.
No, he doesn't want to leave. Like, pigeons are weird. They're not like parrots. They're just like, I'm going to stay here, and then I'm going to maul you until you, like, leave.
Yeah.
Maybe that's because he saw a murder, not because he's a pigeon.
Could be. That could be. But, you know, we'll...
He's like our friend Hannibal. Eat the rude.
All I know is that we've all been too busy. So we all need to see each other soon. That's all I know. That's my ending statement.
We've been too busy. Hopefully that will be cleared up soon. I have an announcement in the coming weeks. All right. That's my ending statement. Lizzie?
An announcement?
Yes, in the coming weeks.
Married?
What?
I'm not wearing my wedding ring, and I don't know why.
I could venture a guess.
That you don't know where it is.
It's at my mom's
That is
house.
actually not the guess I was going to make at all.
It's at my mom's house.
I'm not wearing mine either because I am working in the garage and I don't want to ruin it.
And because we are women of the night.
Obviously. Obviously.
It is nighttime,
It is.
and we are women.
Almost. All I know is that I've drank too much. Now I have to get takeout. So that's pretty much where I'm at right now.
I like how Hillary is like, finally, she's going to feed me for all the work I'm doing.
Oh, yay! Yeah.
That's not true.
No, you fed me like you.
I
fed
did.
Me.
I made
She
Hillary.
makes me food.
I made Hillary a avocado and
Quinoa?
cheese. No quinoa. I made her an avocado and goat cheese mountain bread wrap that was quite nice.
I think I ate like $40 worth of artisanal pickles as
Yeah,
well.
I bought some artisanal pickles that were also excellent.
For $40?
No, they were $12, and we ate the whole.
That is not much better.
It's fine, it's fine. They're artisanal like Holly's sculpting skills.
Really good.
Yeah, I paid for someone to pick out those pickles for me, and I am a big pickle fan, okay? Like, I am a huge fan of pickles, and so I don't get nice pickles that often. I'm not going to go for, like, the Vlasic whatever.
No.
I'm going to go get me some nice pickles that are made out of cucumbers that have been massaged by angels, and then I'm going to enjoy them.
Farm to face hole, guys.
Farm to face, and we have come full circle.
Well, this explains a lot about Whole Foods' business model.
I didn't go to Whole Foods to get them. I went to the Atwater Farm, which is an even fancier market.
We have now reached inception. I think it's time to go. Good night and good luck.
I didn't get to say anything.
Oh, let Lizzie talk.
Well, Lizzie, you spent your time making fun of Holly.
I'm in charge of the broadcast, so I can stop it whenever I want. I can go on for another half hour.
Oh, man. Holly's drank now.
She's going rogue.
I'm going rogue.
Oh no! There's nothing in there.
There's nothing.
Hold on.
It's all hops now.
Oh my God, Jessica,
What?
the hedgehog closed.
It's so sad.
Excuse me?
That's closed.
This is when you choose to tell me this on a live fucking broadcast?
Oh, I don't know. It's closed. We tried to go get lunch there today, and then I found it on Facebook, and the lady was like, "Oh, I have to take care of my baby," and I was like, "No, but the hedgehog." So I guess it's closed.
All right, the Hedgehog is Holly and my favorite cafe in LA, and it's the only hipster but not pretentious cafe in LA that is also the only place that we know that has seating and outlets.
Yeah, sort of.
But it's gone, Jessica. It's gone. What are we gonna do?
I don't know.
Java
I don't
Igloo in your garage.
We're gonna have to because it's gone.
I'm really upset.
I know. I was really upset too. And then like Hillary wasn't that upset, and then I made her upset.
I was upset. I was just answering emails.
She wasn't upset enough.
She was like looking for parking.
I was so upset, Jessica. All their plants are dead. It was just like the end of the world.
What the fuck is wrong with people?
The first stage. I'm into the denial stage.
I was like, where am I going to get vegan cinnamon rolls? Where am I going to get an arugula salad? Where am I going to get these things?
Whole Foods.
Oh
What-
my god!
I want-
My artisanal pickled grilled cheese sandwich with brie.
What are we going to do?
This is the biggest, most important first world problem I've ever had. They made the best chai latte with
They really
almond
did.
milk.
They made the best iced chai in the entire
With almond milk.
with almond milk, I know, and now they're gone. I went there to get chai, and Hillary was like, no, they were closed. And it was the saddest thing in the world.
Okay, this is how you know Holly is drunk. She will repeat her emotions over and over, even though she's visibly displaying those.
Oh no.
I feel ill. I feel ill. I don't know what to do with myself except watch some more episodes of Luther
'Cause
and
hedgehogs-
do more work for PAX because that's my life now.
Well, it's my life too, Jessica. So
Yeah.
All we can do is not go to the hedgehog. I can't wait to text
No.
Chloe and tell her about this.
does Chloe go to the hedgehog?
Yes, of course she does.
No, she's gonna be so upset.
Everyone who's anyone who's not Hollywood goes to the hedgehog.
Should we have a memorial service?
Yes. If this wasn't a live stream, we would put a graphic. We would put a graphic right here for the hedgehog.
It's like when Jazz and Java closed.
This is why no one should have children, because
It's-
this is so disrespectful to adults who need consumerism
What?
to get through their day.
All I needed was their iced chai because they made it in house. That's all.
This is so disrespectful.
It
One
is an
thing in LA that I liked.
it is an affront, truly.
Well, let's end on a positive note because I'm too upset about the hedgehog.
Well, now my mouth hurts, and by mouth I mean stomach. My
What?
face hole.
Your faith hole?
My face hole. I had a double shot, and I put a little bit too much of Trader Vic's hard rock candy in my mojito.
Trader Vic's is my favorite tiki bar.
There, just talk about tiki bars, Lizzie, and that's how we're gonna end this.
I
Ode
unabashedly...
to a tiki bar. Recite a poem about tiki bars, and that's how we're gonna close this out.
I enjoy Mai Tais, even though maybe I shouldn't have them.
That's not an ode. It has to be at least 6 lines.
Okay,
Start
so
over.
that's 2. Can I just continue from there?
No, start over. Ode to a tiki bar.
Ode to a tiki bar. Sometimes when I'm feeling sad, I'll go to a tiki bar. And when I'm at that tiki bar, I will have a Mai Tai. Mai Tais are strong at Trader Vic's, as are not my self-control. Booze.
Good job, Olivia.
You're supposed to do snaps. It's like a mid-century thing.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
She knew you were being, I don't know what that word is.
Poetic?
Poetic.
You did it. We got there. We got there in the end.
Right.
I'm sorry. We got there. We did it in the end.
I'm just going to say that we should all go get lunch at Stories because they're still there.
Stories is still there. That's still a place that exists in our hearts and minds.
Exactly.
Even though they are always crowded and their chais aren't as good. They don't have outlets.
I know. Oh, my foot's asleep. Uh-oh.
If I ever wanted to become a screenwriter, I couldn't go to Stories
Why?
because they don't have outlets for my laptop that I might want to bring someday.
Why don't you just go fully charged? Your laptop must get more than like 2 hours, right?
I might want to be there for 5 hours and buy like 3 chais.
Dollar bills, y'all. Mark
But we'll
Twain.
go to Stories. We'll go to Stories sometime.
Well, we'll have to mourn the hedgehog.
Yeah.
We'll burn an effigy for it in front of the hedgehog, and then we'll run away before we get arrested.
I think you should spell out some chai for the hedgehog.
All right. I need to go because I've had the door closed in my office for so long now that I'm starting to get sweaty because not enough AC comes to this room.
Uh-oh.
I turned off the AC because it was making noise.
Mine's still on because I don't
Yeah.
care.
Sorry.
And with that,
Good night and good luck.
bye.
Goodbye, guys. I'm going to turn off the broadcast now. Orf says goodbye.